I just want to face him face to face and ask him, how could you do this? How could you do this? Have you got no decency?
A Long Island mother reacts to a new bill co-sponsored by Congressman George Santos, making the AR-15 the national gun of the United States. Good evening, I'm Christine Johnson.
I'm Maurice Dubois. The bill is one of Santos's first acts as a lawmaker.
CBS 2's Allie Bauman spoke to a Long Island mom whose son was killed in the Parkland shooting. And we want to warn you, some of what you see could be disturbing.
AR-15 style rifles have been the weapon of choice in many of the most gruesome mass shootings in recent years. One mother whose son was victim to it calls this bill disrespectful and despicable.
You need to not turn away. It needs to be upsetting, and you need to understand what's going on so we can stop it.
Linda Beagle-Schulman keeps the image of her son's last breath on display in her Long Island office, and she asked we share it with our audience. Scott Beagle was a teacher at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, and one of 17 people killed in its mass shooting on Valentine's Day 2018.
That AR-15 that they want to make a national gun murdered my son. This is the last second before the AR-15 was fired, and Scott was still standing in the doorway trying to close his classroom door.
Santos is co-sponsoring H.R. 1095, also known as the AR-15 National Gun Act, introduced by Alabama Congressman Barry Moore. Georgia Republican Andrew Clyde and Colorado Republican Lauren Boebert have also signed on as co-sponsors. When Schulman heard Santos was supporting the bill, she thought it was a joke.
The man is literally a psychopath. We need gun safety. We don't need to put a prize on something that kills people.
In addition to Parkland, AR-15 style rifles were used in Sandy Hook, Pulse nightclub, the Las Vegas shooting, Tree of Life, and the Buffalo shooting, among others.
It is shocking at every level. We are calling on him to remove his name from that heinous bill and to encourage other members of Congress who are walking around sporting emblems of a gun on their lapels to stop spitting in the faces of the victims of these crimes.
This is one of Santos's first legislative acts as a new member of Congress, after all the controversy and lies surrounding his election.
It's not just the people who were murdered that are the victims. It's the families. It's the friends of the families. It's the people who support the families. We all need to shout a little louder and make sure that we kill this bill so that that AR-15 doesn't continue to kill our loved ones.
A spokesman for Santos's office declined to comment directly, but argued his constituents have been staunch Second Amendment supporters. In Douglaston, Queens, Allie Bauman, CBS 2 News.